And we cannot end this discussion without talking about India. India is in the middle of an election. The country is choosing its representatives for the 17th Lok Sabha. Elections are supposed to be about people's issues, people's problems. And few have been as damaging as climate change in the recent past. Floods, heat waves, cyclones, one disaster after another has hit millions of people in India. But climate change is not on the agenda this election. First, let's discuss the severity of this problem here in India. It is the month of May, the height of summer. But the northern state of Himachal Pradesh saw snowfall yesterday. In capital Delhi, the mercury hit record levels. It was very hot. In eastern Odisha, there's an extremely severe cyclone. Now, India, we know, is a big, diverse country, but even for India, such contrasts, such drastic changes in weather patterns are a new phenomenon. Though there is no conclusive proof that these hurricanes and cyclones are related to climate change, there is indirect correlation. Warmer sea surface temperatures intensify the velocity of storms, resulting in more damage. It is making cyclones harsher. A scientific study shows that 36% of glaciers along the Hindu Kush and the Himalayan range will be gone by the year 2100 if we do not cut carbon emissions now. Such an event would be doomsday for nearly 25 crore people living in the region. This is a real problem, and this is our problem. It's not the only problem. Extreme weather events are on the rise across the board, but India isn't ready for what's coming because India's political parties do not seem to care. For a problem that threatens the immediate existence and livelihood of so many Indians, our parties have shown remarkable neglect. There are people who hail the fact that climate change found a mention in the manifestos of both the Congress and the BJP. First, let's take the BJP's manifesto. There are two mentions of climate change in the 45-page manifesto. That's how seriously they take it. Mention number 1. Page number 4, in the letter to voters from the Prime Minister, what's being said? India stands tall on subjects like terrorism, climate change and prevention of money laundering. It's a generic statement. It doesn't say very much. The second mention comes on page 22. Buried in paragraph 3 under the subsection Energy. Here again, the manifesto hails India's achievements in addressing the issue and statistics on renewable energy and talk about giving a green bonus to Himalayan states for forest conservation. That is it. No vision to curb the polluting gas, no clarity on how we are going to address this pressing issue. And why just the BJP? Let's look at the Congress manifesto. After the mentions in the indices, the first sentence on climate change is on page number 14. The Congress party promises a comprehensive plan on urbanization. It will address many issues in it, like housing, city governance, climate change, Y and Z. Move over to page number 51 then. There is a special section, section 49, Environment and Climate Change. Here there are some details, at least more than the BJP's manifesto, some would say. The party promises an action agenda on global warming and an environment protection agency. Air pollution will be declared a national public health emergency, and the Congress party says it will work to preserve the biodiversity of the Himalayan range. That is all. The Congress fails to share details of how it is going to do these things. The less said about the regional parties, the better. Kerala floods, Chennai floods, all of them showed how poorly India is prepared. It has allowed illegal mining, how poor the state of conservation of India's forests is. And licenses are given to companies without adequate environmental clearances. There is no check on the consumption. As India gets rich, it will consume more, pollute more. Politicians will continue putting climate change on the back burner, and people will suffer. It is time to wake up, to demand of the lawmakers that they take this problem as seriously as it threatens us.